In today's video, I'm going to go through a niche research strategy that so many people are sleeping on, but that can actually make you thousands of pounds every single month with Amazon KDP. Now, a lot of the niche research videos I preach on both my YouTube channel, my Twitter, and also my KDP online courses basically focus on finding niches that no one else is really publishing in, or if they are publishing in, there's not many people you're competing against if you decide to go into that niche. This research method is actually going to be slightly different. It's actually going to focus on niches that are currently really saturated, but we're going to double down and try and get as much of that traffic as we possibly can from these other competitors' books. So it's going to be kind of a more intermediate niche research strategy, and you are going to have a little bit of budget that you're prepared to spend on ads, because ads are a really important part of this niche research strategy. But I'm going to jump into the actual strategy now so you can fully understand everything you need to know. Now, this niche research method is actually super simple, but I don't see many people doing it, and I've actually made so much money on Amazon KDP by doing this. And what we're doing is going to be infiltrating really competitive niches and using really well-performing books as kind of our target and sticking ads for our current book on there as well. So I'm going to take an example out of a unicorn coloring book. So just type in unicorn coloring. This is the UK, so I'm going to spell coloring the UK way. Unicorn coloring book. As you see, this is such a typical classic KDP book. There are so many people who have made them, so I'm not saying necessarily make this if you're not prepared to utilize this strategy properly. But I'll type in unicorn coloring book. What you can see here is there are going to be so many search results, 60,000 research results. So generally what people would say here is this niche is saturated. I actually generally would agree. There are so many people doing it, it's going to be very hard to stand out. However, what you can see here, the key with what we're going to be doing here, there's two kind of important points you want to make with this book. First of all, you need to make sure your book quality is either as good or if not better than any other kind of book you're looking to compete against. And ideally, you can make your book either cheaper or just a better proposition to what anyone else has got. So the key thing here is to make sure you have a really good book cover, really good interior, and also a competitive price. Because you see here, some of these are very, very competitive. What we want to do here is look through all of these. So some of these I've got really, really good BSRs. 1,600, 3,800, 4,500, that's the same one. And what we've got here, 14,360. So there is just, because there's so much competition, there is also so much demand here. So basically what this niche research strategy is look for niches like this. So this is the niche that we're going to be going into. And the whole strategy is we're going to create a book that has to be a better proposition than the books you've already got. So for example here, there's 51 unique cute coloring pages here, 3,800 in books. Yes, that's going to be hard to compete with. It's £3.99. But rather than doing 51, we could maybe do 100. So it's a better quality book than what they're already doing. I have to stress that importantly. You can't just create any sort of unicorn coloring book here and expect to be successful. You have to make sure you're either delivering a better price or a better product than is currently existing. Better product can mean either better front cover, better pictures, more pictures, whatever, as long as it's better than the current serving out there. And all we're going to do here is we're going to make a unicorn coloring book. Let's just say we've made one. It has a really cool front cover that's a lot more professional than this. I do actually quite like this front cover, but we could make a better one. It has more pages, but it's the same price. So people can either buy this one for £3.99 or they can buy ours that actually looks better. It has a better front cover, has a better interior, it has more pages. They get more out of our book than they do for this one. What we're going to do, we're going to really, really struggle to rank organically against any of these books because they're already super competitive. But what we can do is we can just make sure we're putting loads of product ads and add all of these unicorn coloring books to our product ad. And this is going to spend a lot of money because naturally there are going to be so many people going through all of these books looking to buy them. You're going to get lots of clicks on your ad, which is going to obviously increase the price of your spend. But if your book is better product, you'll be surprised how many of those people go from a book like this, see that yours is actually better, it's the same price, or it's cheaper, or it's just a better quality. They're going to go ahead and click into yours and actually buy yours instead. So what we're doing here, I am a massive preacher of gaining organic traffic for your book, but actually here, our niche research method for this strategy is to just infiltrate a really popular niche and just spend heavily on the product ads to try and just compete and get as many people from the really good performing books as you possibly can. So that's a very brief kind of introduction to what this niche research can do. I have had a lot of successful results from it. Unicorn coloring book is a really good one. Something like football coloring book is also really popular. So there's loads of different things you can do here, but I have to preach that you have to produce a better quality book, and you also need to have budget for your advertising campaigns. This might not be for a lot of people who have clicked on this video, but actually if you do have the budget to spend on ads, it is a really good niche research method that for you. So that is basically the niche research method. If you did enjoy this video, then please do leave a like and also subscribe for more KDP content. And also let me know down in the comments below if you have any success with this method either in the future or if you already have, because I know there are a lot of people on KDP who have been very successful from this. So again, you do have to have a bit of budget, but it's definitely there. So thanks for watching, and I will see you now in the next one.